What if you could reshape your reality with a simple shift in perspective? This question opens up a world of possibilities, inviting us to explore how our thoughts and actions can profoundly impact our physical surroundings. Many of us feel stuck in our current circumstances, wondering how to create meaningful change in our lives. The good news is that you have more power than you might think to shape your world. Our minds and reality are deeply connected. The way we think influences how we perceive and interact with everything around us. Our internal beliefs play a significant role in shaping our external experiences. When we understand this connection, we can start to harness its power to create positive changes in our lives. Attention is a powerful tool in shaping our reality. What we focus on tends to expand in our awareness. This concept of selective perception means that our minds naturally filter information based on what we believe and expect to see. By consciously directing our attention, we can start to notice opportunities and positive aspects of our environment that we may have overlooked before. To create lasting change, it's essential to reprogram our mindset. This involves challenging the limiting beliefs that hold us back and replacing them with more empowering thoughts. Positive self-talk is a valuable technique in this process. By consciously choosing supportive and encouraging internal dialogue, we can gradually shift our perspective and open ourselves up to new possibilities. Gratitude is a powerful force for changing our outlook on life. When we actively appreciate the good things in our lives, no matter how small, we train our minds to focus on the positive. This shift in perspective can have a ripple effect, influencing how we perceive and interact with our environment. Practicing daily gratitude can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to reflect on things we're thankful for. Visualization is another effective tool for shaping our reality. By creating vivid mental images of our desired outcomes, we can program our minds to recognize and pursue opportunities that align with these goals. Visualization exercises can help us clarify our objectives and build the confidence to pursue them. While our thoughts are powerful, they need to be paired with action to create tangible changes in our physical world. Taking inspired action means aligning our behaviors with our thoughts and intentions. Even small, consistent actions can lead to significant results over time. It's about making choices that support our desired outcomes, step by step. Cultivating awareness is crucial in this process of change. Being present in the moment allows us to fully engage with our surroundings and make conscious choices. Mindfulness techniques can help us develop this awareness in our daily lives. By paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and actions without judgment, we can gain valuable insights and make more intentional decisions. Our environment plays a significant role in shaping our mindset and, consequently, our reality. Surrounding ourselves with positivity can reinforce our efforts to change our perspective. This might involve seeking out supportive relationships, consuming uplifting content, or creating a physical space that reflects our aspirations. By consciously curating our environment, we can create a supportive atmosphere for personal growth and positive change. Consistency and patience are key when working to change our physical world through our thoughts and actions. Real, lasting change often happens gradually. It's important to maintain persistent effort and trust in the process. Remember that small, consistent steps forward can lead to significant transformations over time. As we work to shift our perspective and reshape our reality, it's natural to encounter obstacles. Doubt, fear, and old habits can challenge our progress. Recognizing these challenges as part of the growth process can help us navigate them more effectively. Staying motivated during difficult times is crucial. We can do this by reminding ourselves of our goals, seeking support from others, and acknowledging the progress we've already made. Celebrating progress, no matter how small, is an important part of the change process. Recognizing and appreciating our growth reinforces positive behaviors and motivates us to continue. Tracking our progress can help us see how far we've come, even when changes feel subtle. This might involve keeping a journal, setting and achieving small goals, or simply taking time to reflect on our journey regularly. Our thoughts and beliefs have a profound impact on our experiences, and interactions with the world around us. By understanding this connection, we can begin to consciously shape our reality in positive ways. It starts with awareness, recognizing the power of our thoughts and the role they play in creating our experiences. When we become more aware of our thought patterns, we can start to identify which ones are serving us well and which ones might be holding us back. This awareness allows us to make conscious choices about where we direct our mental energy. Instead of getting caught up in negative or limiting thoughts, we can choose to focus on possibilities and solutions. This shift in focus doesn't mean ignoring challenges or pretending everything is perfect. Rather, it's about approaching difficulties with a constructive mindset. When we face obstacles, we can ask ourselves questions like, "What can I learn from this situation?" or "How can I use this experience to grow?" This approach helps us maintain a sense of empowerment even in challenging circumstances. As we work on shifting our perspective, it's important to be patient and compassionate with ourselves. Changing long-held thought patterns takes time and practice. There may be moments when we slip back into old ways of thinking, and that's okay. The key is to gently redirect our thoughts when we notice this happening, without harsh self-judgment. One powerful way to shift our perspective is through the practice of gratitude. When we actively look for things to appreciate in our lives, we train our minds to notice the positive. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or challenges, but rather balancing our awareness to include the good things that are easy to overlook. Practicing gratitude can be as simple as taking a few moments each day to reflect on things we're thankful for. These could be big things like supportive relationships or good health, or small pleasures like a delicious meal or a beautiful sunset. The act of noticing and appreciating these aspects of our lives can gradually shift our overall perspective to a more positive outlook. As we cultivate gratitude, we may find that we start to notice more positive aspects of our environment. This can create a virtuous cycle, where our appreciation leads us to notice more things to be grateful for, further reinforcing our positive outlook. Over time, this shift in perspective can have a profound impact on how we experience and interact with our physical world. Another powerful tool for changing our reality is visualization. By creating vivid mental images of our desired outcomes, we can program our minds to recognize and pursue opportunities that align with these goals. Visualization isn't about magical thinking or expecting things to materialize out of thin air. Instead, it's a way of clarifying our objectives and priming our minds to notice relevant opportunities. When we visualize, we're essentially giving our brains a clear picture of what we're working towards. This can help us stay motivated and focused on our goals. It also helps our subconscious mind recognize opportunities that might help us achieve these goals, opportunities we might otherwise overlook. To practice visualization, find a quiet moment to relax and clear your mind. Then, imagine your desired outcome in as much detail as possible. Use all your senses. What would you see, hear, feel, smell, or taste in this ideal scenario? The more vivid and detailed your visualization, the more powerful it can be in influencing your thoughts and actions. While visualization is a powerful tool, it's most effective when combined with action. Our thoughts and mental images can guide us, but it's our actions that ultimately create change in our physical world. This is where the concept of inspired action comes in. Inspired action means taking steps that align with our goals and values. It's about making choices and behaving in ways that support our desired outcomes. These actions don't have to be grand gestures. Often it's the small, consistent choices we make each day that lead to significant changes over time. For example, if your goal is to improve your health, inspired action might involve choosing nutritious foods, making time for regular exercise, or prioritizing sleep. If you're working towards a career change, it might mean taking an online course, networking with professionals in your desired field, or updating your resume. The key is to ensure that your actions align with your thoughts and intentions. When our behaviors are in harmony with our goals, we create momentum towards positive change. Each action, no matter how small, is a step towards reshaping our reality. As we work on changing our perspective and taking inspired action, It's crucial to cultivate awareness in our daily lives. This means being present in the moment and paying attention to our thoughts, feelings, and surroundings. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for developing this kind of awareness. Mindfulness involves observing our thoughts and experiences without judgment. It's about being fully present in the here and now, rather than getting caught up in worries about the future or regrets about the past. By practicing mindfulness, we can become more aware of our thought patterns and how they influence our perceptions and behaviors. There are many ways to practice mindfulness in daily life. It could be as simple as taking a few deep breaths and focusing on the present moment when you feel stressed. Or you might try a more structured practice like meditation or mindful walking. The goal is to develop the habit of bringing your attention back to the present moment throughout your day. As you become more mindful, you may start to notice patterns in your thoughts and behaviors. You might become aware of negative self-talk that you hadn't realized was affecting you. Or notice how certain situations trigger particular emotional responses. This awareness is powerful because it gives you the opportunity to make conscious choices about how you respond to your thoughts and circumstances. Our environment plays a significant role in shaping our mindset and, by extension, our reality. The people we interact with, the media we consume, and the physical spaces we occupy all influence our thoughts and perceptions. By consciously curating our environment, we can create a supportive atmosphere for personal growth and positive change. This might involve seeking out relationships with people who inspire and support you. Surrounding yourself with positive, motivated individuals can help reinforce your own efforts to change and grow. Similarly, being mindful of the content you consume, whether it's books, movies, social media, or news, can have a big impact on your outlook. Choose content that aligns with your goals and values and that leaves you feeling inspired and empowered. Your physical environment also plays a role in shaping your mindset. Creating a space that reflects your aspirations and makes you feel good can reinforce your efforts to change your perspective. This might involve decluttering, adding plants or artwork that inspires you, or creating a dedicated space for practices like meditation or journaling. Remember, changing your environment doesn't necessarily mean making drastic changes. Small adjustments can have a big impact over time. The key is to be intentional about creating an environment that supports your growth and aligns with the reality you want to create. As you work on shifting your perspective and reshaping your reality, it's important to remember that real, lasting change often happens gradually. Consistency and patience are key in this process. It's about making small positive choices consistently over time rather than expecting overnight transformations. Maintaining consistent effort can be challenging, especially when results aren't immediately apparent. This is where patience comes in. Trust in the process and remember that every small step forward is progress, even if the changes aren't yet visible. It's often the accumulation of these small steps that leads to significant transformations over time. To help maintain consistency, it can be helpful to establish routines or habits that support your goals. This might involve setting aside time each day for practices like gratitude, visualization, or mindfulness. Or it could mean incorporating small actions aligned with your goals into your daily routine. Patience doesn't mean passivity. While you're patiently working towards your goals, stay active and engaged in the process. Regularly check in with yourself to assess your progress and make adjustments as needed. Celebrate small victories along the way to keep yourself motivated. As you work on changing your perspective and reshaping your reality, it's natural to encounter obstacles. Doubt, fear, and old habits can challenge your progress. It's important to recognize that these challenges are a normal part of the growth process. Rather than seeing them as setbacks, try to view them as opportunities for learning and growth. When you encounter obstacles, take a moment to step back and assess the situation. What can you learn from this challenge? How can you use this experience to strengthen your resolve or refine your approach? Often, obstacles can provide valuable insights that help us grow stronger and more resilient. Staying motivated during difficult times is crucial. One way to do this is by regularly reminding yourself of your goals and why they're important to you. You might find it helpful to write down your goals and keep them somewhere visible as a daily reminder. Another strategy for overcoming obstacles is to break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps. This can make the process feel less overwhelming and allow you to focus on making progress one step at a time. Each small step forward is an achievement worth celebrating. It's okay to seek support when facing challenges. This might involve talking to a trusted friend, joining a support group, or working with a coach or therapist. Sometimes, an outside perspective can provide valuable insights and encouragement. As you work towards changing your physical world through shifts in your perspective and actions, it's important to acknowledge and celebrate your progress along the way. Recognizing your growth, no matter how small, reinforces positive behaviors and motivates you to continue. Celebrating progress isn't about waiting for big, dramatic changes before you allow yourself to feel good about your efforts. It's about appreciating the small steps forward, the moments of insight, and the gradual shifts in your perspective and behaviors. One way to track your progress is by keeping a journal. Regular reflection can help you notice changes that might be subtle but significant. You might write about your thoughts, feelings, and experiences, or keep track of specific actions you're taking towards your goals. Setting and achieving small goals can also help you recognize your progress. Break down your larger goals into smaller, achievable milestones. Each time you reach one of these milestones, take a moment to acknowledge your achievement and reflect on how far you've come. Remember, progress isn't always linear. There may be times when you feel like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. This is normal and part of the growth process. Even during these times, there's usually progress happening beneath the surface. Be patient with yourself and trust in the process. Celebrating your progress doesn't have to involve grand gestures. It could be as simple as taking a moment to feel proud of yourself, sharing your achievement with a supportive friend, or treating yourself to something you enjoy. The important thing is to acknowledge your efforts and the positive changes you're making. As we near the end of our exploration, it's worth reflecting on the journey we've discussed. We've covered how our thoughts and beliefs shape our reality, the power of shifting our perspective, and practical tools like gratitude, visualization, and mindfulness. We've talked about the importance of taking inspired action, creating a supportive environment, and maintaining consistency and patience. We've also addressed the challenges that can arise on this journey of change and the importance of celebrating progress along the way. Throughout all of this, the underlying message has been one of empowerment, recognizing that you have the ability to shape your reality through your thoughts and actions. As you move forward from here, remember that change is a process. It's not about perfection, but about progress. Every small step you take towards shifting your perspective and aligning your actions with your goals is valuable. Trust in your ability to create positive change in your life. The power to reshape your physical world lies within you. It starts with your thoughts, is fueled by your intentions, and is realized through your actions. By cultivating awareness, practicing gratitude, visualizing your goals, and taking inspired action, you can begin to see profound changes in your reality. Remember, the journey of personal growth and change is ongoing. There's always room for further exploration, learning, and growth. Stay curious, be open to new perspectives, and continue to challenge yourself. As you do, you'll likely find that your ability to positively influence your reality grows stronger over time. You have the power to change your physical world right now. It starts with a shift in perspective, a conscious choice to see things differently. From there, it's about consistently aligning your thoughts and actions with the reality you want to create. The journey may not always be easy, but it's infinitely rewarding. So as you finish watching this video, take a moment to reflect. What's one small step you can take today to start shifting your perspective and reshaping your reality? Remember, even the smallest action, when taken consistently, can lead to significant change over time. Your journey towards a new reality starts now with the very next choice you make.